fucking work or no? Probably. Over because I thought I was going to sit in that son bitch. Murphy Law's in. Holy shit. Lee Harris is here. How's Murphy doing? Well, fuck. I'll be right back. I don't know, bitch. All right, well, fuck. Alex is in. How's Alex doing today? For fuck's sake. Well, it's all that rainy, fucking windy bullshit again. My fucking Wi-Fi doesn't want to work. Shannon's in. How the fuck are you tonight? Well, good and you. Not so bad, I guess. I don't get to. I gotta stand up for fucking 2 hours now. Son of a bitch. I need to get a fucking stool again. So I thought I was fucking making her, and now I gotta need a fucking stool again because I can't use my goddamn recliner. For fuck's sake. Brendan Uhas is in. Oh, we got a ladder. Haha. Ed's in. How's Ed doing today? Kyle Chris is here. Just waiting, got a bunch of hoodies I gotta make. Perfect. I kind of need one of them right now. Kyle Chris is in. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna fucking. I want to get this son bitch. Who stacks all this shit over here? We'll fix it. Matthew Shelley's in. Mark's in. Chuck's here. You're all blurry. Must now have had enough to drink. Yeah, you didn't have enough to drink. 7 in. 7 thumbs up, 12 in. Hit the thumbs up, Ed says. Appreciate you. Holy shit, Victor's here early. How's Victor doing today? All right, hold on. We're gonna fucking. Just when I think I have a fucking plan, I don't have a fucking plan. Want to sit in my recliner too, because the fucker's heated. This son of a bitch, cold fucking. Oh, my ass is too big for that. Son of a bitch. Ha ha! Fixed it. Shannon says she only sees 3 thumbs up. Well, fuck. Just been off work, ended up with COVID, but getting much better. Oh, fucking A. Well, that's good to hear. Don't need that shit. NVM. Shannon's been drinking. You probably shouldn't be making hoodies if you've been fucking drinking. I'm just saying. NVM, I see 14 or something. Yeah. I don't know what NVM means. That means never mind. Well, I don't know that shit. Did you finish chopping corn? Fuck, no, I ain't finished chopping corn. You see how did you see my video short from last night? We gotta order some bearings and shit, because, well, it didn't go so well last night. The third was a turd last night. Murphy Laws running a link to Ed's channel. Mostly Motorsports is in. How are we doing today? Why have I got so much shit in the way over here? Fuck's sake. This goddamn fucking ladder's cold, too. Oh, Lordy, it's texting lingo. I thought you would know since you got kids. Fuck, no. I don't get into texting lingo. If somebody's going to talk to me, you're going to have to fucking talk English. Because I don't know what the fuck everything else stands for. Wheel bearings aren't needed for fuck's sake. Well, it helps on the asphalt. Ryan's in. Time to cut firewood? Yeah, it's time to cut firewood. I know that. I'm gonna chop fucking corn too. Get my hay fucking home and every other fucking thing that ain't done yet. This fucking job thing has got to be fucking do that shit. Victor's in. Cheers, beers, buddy. Fucking ladybug. Son of a bitch. Had all summer to cut firewood, I know. For fuck's sake, Rick, you must live under a nice rock. Well, it's kind of shitty and it needs some work too, but you know, whatever. Quit your day job and go full-time fireman? Yeah, I'd like to, except for it doesn't pay the fucking bills. Shit. Jay's in the house. Where the fuck is he? I don't know. Patch having his channels up there. It's too hot in the summer for a fat kid? Well, I'm doing the fat kid thing, I can tell you that. I'd like to cut it all in the winter and have it ready for the next one, but, you know, that doesn't fucking work either, so. He worked part-time or some shit. But he could have been done. Well, it could have been. Could have been, should have been, and everything else. But it ain't. Fuck it. I just want to stop in a few minutes and smash the like, but my dumbass forgot to charge my phone, so it's dying again. Well, fuck. I don't think this ladder's going to work for real long, for fuck's sake. Even my fucking Budweiser butter ass is fucking not working. Too bad you don't have a good weekend to do hay hauling and a wood cut day. Yeah, I know it. I got too many fucking hours of shit to do and not enough time to get it done. Cleaning barns day and it's taking a while. Well, fuck, get after it. He's a night farmer? That's right, I'm a night farmer. I don't have no fucking days to farm. And that shit sucks. Y'all have a fan-fucking-tastic night. You too, Shannon. The hell out of here. We'll make a hoodie or something. I don't wear hoodies. I do jacket, but I don't. Hey, you're in focus again. You need another beer for fuck's sake. Well, I can't fucking help it. You need another beer, though. Found a box full of parts for a tractor we sold 15 plus years ago. Well, see, that's the problem. You shouldn't be selling tractors 15 years ago. You found out when you were cleaning barn? That's probably not a good thing. 26 in and 19 thumbs up, or 20 thumbs up, depending on whose fucking side you're on. There we go. We're gaining. We might even catch an easy one tonight. I say might. I don't bank on that shit because he's always fucking with me. I think Bob's in Italy, though. Raining on this end of the state. Yeah, Bryce, it's been raining off and on here. It's kind of drizzling almost like it wants to fucking snow right now. They're talking about being cold enough for it, though, so. 20s this fucking tomorrow morning? Or not tomorrow morning, Friday morning. Saturday morning is supposed to be down in the 20s. Low 20s. Fuck. Think the old wood boiler's gonna have to get fired up. Been fucking cold here. They're talking about snow showers. We lost power in school for a few minutes. Well, it wasn't for fucking long enough to send you home, then the hell with it. I caught about 14 bales on my trailer. There's raining here now. 14? Fuck, I can stack 14 on the old 20-footer. Just gotta get a little fucking creative sometimes. Lots of straps. Levi's in. How's Levi doing? Fucking, I need to get more hours to fucking do my fucking fireman thing, because this fucking 2 full-time job thing. A lot of lightning just north of me and clear above my house. Well, that's perfect. Matt said it snowed on him yesterday. Well, fuck. Wait, you're supposed to use straps hauling hay? You're supposed to. I don't know. Good in you, Rick. Well, fuck it, good enough. I mean, my internet would work a little bit better so I could park my fat bastard ass in the fucking recliner instead of sitting on a fucking cold ass aluminum ladder. But hey, we're fucking making it work. Wouldn't be a bad bar stool except my gut's fucking fat. And the end of this goddamn thing is fucking the fucking the old butter belly over there. I'd just go part-time, yeah, fucking no time, part-time, fuck, I don't know. Keyword is supposed to, that's right. Ryan says, Alex, yeah, I don't want it. Maybe Murphy does. I don't want no fucking snow. Not for a little bit here, fuck. I like my corn to dry down. When we start looking at snow, I'm gonna have to go chop the fucking dry corn too. The ladder wouldn't be cold if the heat was on. Well, that's true. The heat would be on, but I don't have any fucking firewood, so fuck it. Can't wait. Fuck snow. Michael Brash is in. How's Michael doing today? Ah, fuck, that's what I was gonna grab. I was gonna show you guys that sweet ass fucking Michael Brash sent this cool ass gift package again. This fucking telescoping Kubota magnet that's the longest motherfucking telescoping magnet I've ever seen. Fucking nuts. Fuck the weather report. I want my kids to be weathermen. The only job you can fail and still get paid. I know, right? Are you going to pick some of the corn? Well, if the weather permits, it'll dry down before we get enough fucking... The fucking ears haven't even turned on the shit yet, so... Tell them fucking ears turned down, we aren't even getting close. Yep, I know a farmer that works only 2 days a week and mainly just to get his insurance and benefits, and that's it. Well, if you can get fucking insurance and benefits working part-time, that's pretty fucking good, because most places won't even do that. Work is kicking my ass. Beers and cheers. How's Justin? Other than work's kicking your ass. Of course, the farming thing hasn't exactly been lucrative either. Tell them how long the package took to get you and why. Well, Michael might have muffed on the area code or zip code, and I don't know. It took what, 6 weeks, somewhere in there. You can pick ear corn after it freezes. In snow, you need to dig through the drifts and pick out the middle. Well, I know that, but in that fucking swamp, when you get snow on it, it'll fucking insulate it. It'll be a fucking slick. It's already getting a little muddy in some spots. I'm gonna try to leave the good spot, the high spot, cut around that son of a bitch, but we got to work on the fucking... I broke the flail chopper last night. I broke the fucking barge box last night, so video's coming soon. I fucking wrecked everything last night, so... That's the old fucking Kubota power, just putting her to it. The farm crisis in the 80s killed small family farms. You can't live off 150 acres anymore, unfortunately. I know it. 6 weeks, and it ended up in Kentucky. That's right, it went the wrong way. That's why I'm glad I work in a farm store. I get discounted on everything I buy, so it works in my favor a lot. Well, there you go. Kind of hard to move traps in 2030 with a guy who's never worked on a boat. Well, fuck. How do you become a millionaire? Start as a billionaire, start farming. Well, that's why when you're a billionaire, you just buy all the fucking farmland and leverage it against people, right? Like a lot of these bastards are doing. Broke everything last night, story of my life. I don't have a fucking treat for you. I don't have any. You're shit out of luck, dog. No treats. All gone. Yeah, go lay down. Lay down. I don't have any. I don't feel like getting up to go get any either. Shut up. Don't give me that shit. Yeah, I fucking wrecked everything last night, so we'll patch her together and make her through the rest of the fucking field, hopefully, and after that, well then fuck it. Right? Where's my fucking there we go. That one. That's better. Anybody else wrecking shit at the same rate that I'm wrecking shit? Because putting on a pretty good pace here. Jacob Metcalf's in. Best YouTubers show all the fuck ups and the real time fixes. Hey, if I didn't fucking show all the fucking fuck ups and bullshit fixes, I wouldn't have any content. For fuck's sake, stop wrecking shit, Luke Strasser says. I ain't wrecking shit, just buying more shit. Michael Brass says, nope, he mowed pasture today. Perfect. Well, if it's pasture, you need something in there to mow it down for you. Cheers, beers, buddy. Becky Goslin's in. Holy shit, Becky's here. How's Becky doing? I ain't cold out that way yet, is it? 2 more tractors. There's already enough MN YouTubers who only show when things go exactly to plan. Fuck. Good in you, Rick. Well, fuck, good enough. Pete said, how's Ryan doing today? How to become a millionaire fishing, start as a billionaire. I'm out. Have a great night all. Keep working and keep fighting the good fight. Josh, you too. Cheers, beers, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Give her hell tomorrow. Only problem with fucking work my ass. It's just fucking, I need more time to do it. Thanks for looking at the MD, at that MD for me. Lots of iron there. I heard a lot of iron on that place. Kevin Craig's in. Driving sheets, 200 feet left. Perfect. Luke says, Becky, fuck. I don't know if that means he was disappointed to see her or what the fuck. How to become a millionaire, start as a billionaire, and buy some old farm equipment. Well, you just buy it. That's not so bad. That's when you try to use the shit. Smithy 1071 just turned in. You've not Bellexed up the chopper, have you? No, I haven't. Jacob says, best YouTuber, appreciate you. I just wrecked the fucking hub and bearings right off the son of a bitch. I ain't had time for that. My favorite are the get me by fixes and outlast the big money repairs. All I got is big get me by fixes. I don't have big money fixes. You don't know, Luke. I think he has 500 plus tractors. Holy fuck. Jesus, good Lord. He hasn't messed up the chopper since the last time, but the boxes is another story. Oh, I fucked up the chopper last night too, Luke. I patched the fucking chopper together enough to make the last load and then wreck the fucking chopper box on the way home, so trust me, we had the Leatherman out and the fucking crescent wrenches and gate chain and every other goddamn thing to keep the fucking chopper together, so Luke says, well, fuck. Bryce says, actually, you cheer me up. Kyle says he wants a tour. 500 tractors and he'll buy 499 of them. Got our W6 home Friday in the pouring rain. Runs good, but needs a bit of brake work. Then it'll be mint. Perfect. Nothing wrong with that. I gotta figure out my fucking... Oh, fucking recliner's in the way again. By next year, the chopper and wagon will be brand new. There's no fucking way. Maybe if you had greased the bearings on a chopper box, you wouldn't have blown the wheel off. Now I can show you the grease in that son of a bitch. Kyle says I don't need any more projects, but I love to walk. I'll be back in an hour. Gotta put my daughter to bed. See you in a bit. Just had to say quick, I appreciate you. It will be so fucking weird if you went a week without barking shit, Rick. I know it, right? One guy, no longer sub to, cries so hard I feel suicidal. Oh my God. If I had 500 tractors, he doesn't have a problem. Well, that's true. What you need is more beer. Got more beer here. Luke says, Casey, you always need more projects. That's right. He needs more projects. I always need another project. Some shit. Some damn thing. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get the chopper box going again. We'll see. You ever hear back from Bud on your empty beer? No, I didn't hear a fucking thing. Of course, I gotta go through my junk fucking folder too. Maybe it's in there. I have no idea. I think they stiffed me on it, the bastards. Well, they didn't stiff me on it. They stiffed Tom Anderson on it. Fuckers. Then I dribbled one. They probably didn't like the link to the fucking YouTube channel. I'm guessing that wasn't the best marketing ploy. Big House Boss, how's the skidder, Rick? She's going to be packing silage here in a couple days. We'll get her fucking fired up and out there packing silage because I got to get that packed down a little bit better. Yeah, when is Luke going to come work on these projects for me? That's right. Limouline's in. Good evening, everyone. Saw some snowflakes, so time to start the wood stove. Well, I ain't seen no snowflakes, so I'm not doing it. Did you go back and find the chunk of hub that you blew out so you can weld it back with farmer rod? I did not. I don't even know where the fuck it is. I need more projects like I need a hole in the fucking head. That's right. Luke says I will come prep all your LS engines for you. Bryce says I love projects. Unfortunately, my missus doesn't. Finally got my 225 together. Perfect. Fucking give her. Yeah, they probably won't come back to you because they would, if you were all prime and proper, they'd be replacing that case and more in a heartbeat. Yeah, I know it. Rick, is the boiler going now? No, it's not going. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. Fuck, I don't know. We'll take old blue out and cut some firewood. Luke, are you sure you want to take that on? There's 12 of them. Well, fuck. I'll say 2 more. Ryan says no, because I can't start fires. I think you need to write a letter to them. I bet they'd actually reply. Ah, fuck them. I'll make a video trashing Budweiser, and then we'll talk. Did you finish my Tovies with the disking? I need to get one more pass on it probably, and then start mulching. Again, time thing. I gotta get fucking that shit in the ground too, but fucking work every day. It's stupid. You don't get off till 5, and you gotta do fucking chores until 6:30. I'm good at making horsepower with an LS engine. I'm bringing the pickup, Rick. Load them up. I'd have to pull the bastards out, but I'll have some fucking rubber mats for you. You get manifolds on the Blue Waffle yet? No, I just got son bitch here tonight. will the greenhouse be ready for next year? Hopefully. Finally got the blue waffle. I do. Keys in my pocket. Keys might be in my pocket. Nope. Not in that pocket. Yep, that pocket. Look at that. We even got keys for it. All three of them. Jeff Weinstock's in. Well, for fuck's sake, what are you even doing with all your spare time? Sitting here on the fucking internet and drinking beer? Actually, you should switch to PBR and say piss on Bud. Working for a living sucks, I know. Alex says it's official then. It's about time Toby got it done. I know it, right? He says the video's coming up. He was loading it tonight or some shit. You could drink Tessa's beer instead. It's still here. That was the one I was using. One of the ones I was using for an antenna. I think I dropped the other one on the down floor. Tessa says, "Do it." All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm opening the store tomorrow, so gotta be there early. Well, fuck. Becky, I could ask him about the chicken coop siding. What tires did he give you with it? Well, he gave me the steel text that he took off of it. He asked if I wanted them, so I fucking said throw them on there, and then I think he's got the Transforce that are on there right now. I have actually a brand new set of tires for it. It doesn't have fucking 500 miles on them. Brand fucking new. So, we're good to go for tires on that son of a bitch for a while, too. Perfect. No, work is good for you. I'll work my ass. I'm just saying that fucking conventional 8 to 5 thing's a bunch of shit. See ya, buddy. Big house boss. I appreciate you, man. 35 and 33. 35 and 34. We're getting better. Ryan, get the hell out of here. So you have to give him back the tires that are on it for his red truck. No, he ain't getting it. He's stuck with it now. He can have them fucking tires that are on the red truck. Fuck him. Well, I'm glad you're asking the questions, but he gives me hell when I ask him. Well, I give everyone hell. I have to go over watch one of Murphy's videos. I'll give him hell too. Go flush your fucking toilet backwards, for fuck's sake. So park the white whale and drive the blue waffle in the winter. I'm driving the fuck out of that blue waffle. I like the Transforce AT. All right, they're good for pushing snow. How long is the box bed staying on? I'm going to slam some fucking 2x4s underneath that bastard and bolt it down. Fuck it, I don't care. I'll leave it on there for a while. Hell, I can find a fucking flatbed for cheap. Or free. It's not terrible. Well, I mean, it's a good thing your big rubber mat's in there, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll hold firewood. As long as the Minnesota Rust can hold it, that's right. KG says, hey, I got in a live feed, so what the bitch about now? Homer says, what grinds your gears? Chad Beauchamp's in. Hurry all now, getting you. Be back, gotta make a phone call. All right. The wood frame will rot before the greenhouse sees a roof. For fuck's sake. Luke wants to know how the change arranger is. I worked 52 years for someone else, plus my work. All good in the end when you get to retirement and can just do your own work. The only problem is I can't do my own fucking work. It's a damn farming thing that really fucking fries my ass and not having enough time to do it. If I was just working my fucking 8 to 5 and coming home and fucking go fucking fuck around outside and dick with tractors and go hunting or whatever the fuck I wanted to do. It was fucking animals that covered. Crop farming when you're fucking working on. It's a bitch. So you weld up the wheels on the wheel on the trailer? Well, not yet. Well, I got a plan. I've seen a lot newer trucks worse than the old blue. The 756 still at Toby's? Yes, it is. Luke, it's good. Brought me to camp to sit in the blind tonight. Perfect. Get her done. You say anything or no? It's dark over there where y'all fuckers live. Dark. Near fucking real time. That is a polished motherfucking key. That one's seen some fucking pocket time. There is no definition left on that key. Toby is going to make a monument out of the 756. Fuck no. Old Blue's a good farm truck. You're damn right. It'll make an awesome farm truck. Saw a lone doe with a 4-pointer. When is the M coming home? I'm not sure yet. We got to negotiate. Michael said just saw 2 does tonight. You going to make Blue a flatbed with a stake sideboards? Hey, all that's an option. It just depends on when and where and time and all that shit. For right now, we're just fucking gonna drive it. Except we gotta do some brake work. Holy fuck. You know about fucking Neo about hit your fucking chin and shake the steering wheel right out of your fucking hands. Did you put up your no trespassing sign on the corn pile, Chad? I know, you better post that, son of a bitch. Put your phone number on there and make it legal, too. It's embedded in my trail camera, Luke. Perfect. Saw your short this week about swearing and thinking you're tough. If you don't like swearing, go back to the monastery. That's right. Casey, the M would be a nice addition to your K and WD. So how's your luck this place tonight when I brought the fucking truck home, too? Hell, there's still 10% of this place I ain't seen. Really gotta go clean a pole barn one of these days. Fuck. Weeks, weekends. Shit, I don't know. I either gotta quit my full-time job or quit making fucking YouTube videos so I can get some shit done once in a while. Donald Mason's in. What's in the shed next to the pigs, Rick? A whole bunch of shit, and I don't entirely know. I know there's some old riders in there, a couple of old wood stoves, an old fucking cook stove that I can see, an old water file cabinet. Then in the other shed next to the pigs, there's a bunch of canning jars and file cabinets and I think a couple of rolls of carpet and I don't fucking know. Whole pile of stuff. I've only had the place for 4 fucking years. I only have time to go treasure hunting. That's supposed to say look. Yes, they're censoring me. Well, or you can't spell, one of the two. Steven Smith is in. How are we doing today, buddy? I don't have a fucking treat. I don't have any. Shut up. Go back outside. Shut up. Tell me. Have a beer. Evan Kibby's heading. Rained out, same as you. Yeah, I should have backed that. Well, I should have backed fucking Barge Box into the shop tonight and worked on that. But give the dog a beer. She doesn't like beer. She's not a fan. She doesn't like the carbon dioxide in it. You shut the fuck up. Yeah. Evan says he just got home. You out partying or what? Hooping it up. Shit. Oh! Sound like another. I'm gonna have to get up. If I get up, I'll get you a fucking treat, so you're gonna have to wait a minute, for fuck's sake. Rick, just do what you can. There's a channel bigger than you that don't do what you do. There's channels bigger. Yeah, well, I know that, but... So all the silage stored at your place. Yeah, it will be once I get it fucking chopped and get it hauled here, but yeah, it'll be all stored here. How big are these mats, Rick? There was 3 of them in the trailer. They'll fit in your truck. And if you split them, you could probably split them 2 or 3 times and it'll work perfect for your fucking crawler. Buying saw blades for a job tomorrow. With them? I gotta buy some more of them. Levi says, give Rick the finger. 37 in and 43 thumbs up. Appreciate you. Now, is your use for sale or both? It's just for my own use. I don't custom do any fucking cash crap because I'm not that fucking intelligent. Just like the hay will all be stored there too, eh, Rick? Well, hey, you can fuck it off. We'll see. Okay? Only got so much fucking time, for fuck's sake. I got Pat's tire on a goddamn trailer too. Casey Holst is in. How's Sis doing today? Evan said, yep, expensive. No, I bet. Pray for me tomorrow. I have to go shopping with my mother-in-law. Oh! Becky, if I lived closer, I'd send you some moonshine. I need that shit. Well, chigger in your purse. Since it's getting late. Well, if it'll dry down, I'll fucking try to fire up the picker and see what happens. Night for fuck. I went and ripped one off fucking the old Vermeer baler out there tonight, and it seems like it'll work. I just got to see if I can get the outer bearing. The inner bearing's the same, the outer bearing's different, so. Told you, your luck gets splashback when dropping turds. I don't. Evan says, fucking weather. This rain is actually, it's not so bad for it. It'll kind of hold the moisture in a little bit. But we're supposed to get 2 nights of motherfucking cold, so it's going to dry out fast. We get 2 nights way below, down into the 20s. It's going to dry really fast, but I'll chop Scotty's place off with the green grass in it and mix it, so. Did you get any scrap hauled this fall? Fuck, no, I didn't haul any scrap this fall. Trouble is, every time I think about it, then I rob a piece out of the fucking scrap pile that I fucking use, so. Have you seen from the latest GM ZZ 632 at 1,000 RPM crate engine, 10 liter with 1,004 horsepower? It's making you buffer here. Graves changed the way they do their online auction. You have to download the Graves online app from your app store and redo your account info. Yeah, I seen that fucking bullshit. It's I gotta fucking I'll scroll through the auction. I'm not fucking buying anything anyway. Maybe the fact that I have to do that will keep me in control for a while. I gotta come down and get my fucking plexiglass anyway. Got a bunch of other shit to pay for first. Just bought a fucking truck. Seems more complicated, I know it. Well, when you had the high bid thing, you could bid on other fucking auction sites. You could do the one down in fucking Zimbrota, and you could do the one over by Kyle's, and fuck, I was just set with one login. Levi says, let's get Rick to 50. 48 and 47 thumbs up. 46 thumbs up. I don't know. It all depends. 41 in. We're getting back over the 50 mark. 50 plus in a live stream. I need another beer. I need the dog a fucking treat, too. You want a fucking treat now, for fuck's sake? Come here. There's a whole bunch of them. How's that? $48 up and $1 down. Perfect. You got some good deals at the auction. I have. I've gotten some good deals. Everything's getting complicated. It's just dumb right now. Donald says, hey, Rick, cheers beers, buddy. So I got the tow rope for the bow off the old boat, off the bow for the old boat. First snow, have some fun. Well, I get that fucking, I gotta get the fucking snowmobile before I can even consider doing that shit. Fuck. Last winter, fucking snowmobile never even seen snow. Seen the fucking hayfield. I heard they switched from high bid because high bid was taking too much money, so they also are not going to sell vehicles any longer. Anything with a title. Really? No titles, huh? That's gonna hurt the business. They sold a lot of fucking vehicles, four-wheelers, boats, all that shit. That's gonna fucking hurt. I'm betting they got fucking burned somewhere. That'll cut into the fucking. It's gonna cut in hard on them. I bet they changed that pretty quick. Jack says he finally got his Jeep running again tonight. Well, about fucking time, eh? If you're fucking such a Chrysler guy, you think you'd get the son of a bitch running. Fuck. Oh, fucking chilly in here. Fuck is the temp? Oh, what is it? 54? Oh. Oh yeah. See that? Time's wrong, but fuck it, whatever. The state wanted them to become an auto dealer. A lot of red tape went into with that, I think. It's a lack of time and priorities. All right, guys, time to cut out. Have a good week. Kevin Craig, I appreciate you. Damn Mopar guys, I know it, right? You were chopping all the corn now since it's getting late. I probably, I'm still going to try to pick some of it. I'd like to pick one load anyway. Just so I can fuck around with it with this winter and figure out how I want to process the ear corn. But if we don't get that far, we don't get that far. So, depends on weather. We start staring down the barrel of too much snow to be able to get in there and pick it, then we'll fucking go in there and chop it. Otherwise, I don't know. I may have to mix it with fucking green grass anyway to try to get the moisture back up a little bit. Right? Some of it's getting a little fucking dry, especially some of the dead grasses that are in part of it. So I'll go over to Scotty's and I'll chop this field here Run that through the chopper and then mix it in. It's called trial and error. You have to try. That's right. Well, it's usually error than trial. It's more error than trial, but hey, whatever. Life's a bitch, and then you learn. Or you don't. Some of us do, some of us don't. If I was smart, I'd save all my money and quit fucking buying into the damn fucking cattle all the time. Just buy fucking hay. I'd probably be better off. Now you will need an old batch grinder. Oh, I don't know about that. I got a couple of ideas. Kicking around. We got some stuff. Stay tuned. Here in California, DMV sold an old guy to a what? Old Carter guy. Yep, pulled motor and trans. Used to put in a pickup anyway, junked the rest. Told DMV sold it. Later they came after me to pay for years of tags. What the fuck? Larry's in the house. Well, shit. Will shit. I'm sure I will at some point. I don't know if that was a question. Usually. Alright, he fixed it. Oh, I thought we were getting a little personal there or something. Fuck. Didn't know he was my doctor. I don't have a doctor. Got an emergency room, but I don't have a regular doctor, because, let's face it, I don't need to hear anything from them fuckers anyway. You're either alive, broken, or bleeding. Or you're not. I don't need to figure out what else is wrong with me the rest of the time. Rick, you made that old chopper. Fuck. Now, I ain't made it yet, but we gonna fucking rebuild it again. Probably this winter. Probably next year. I don't know. Too many other fucking winter projects going on too, so I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Too hard to get shit done. I need more fucking room in the shop so I can tear shit apart. And butcher. Do all the other things I want to do at the same time. Need to pour concrete back there. Would like to find an older small electric forklift. Know of any, like 2,500 pound capacity. They had a whole bunch of them bastards on Graves a while ago. I self-medicate. If I can't fix it, then I seek help. I self-medicate too. Yay! John Beardsley's in. Hurry now, Rick, getting you. Face diaper here to see a doctor, so no doctors for me. Yeah, fuck them. I ain't going. Supposed to go back and get the rest of my fucking teeth, dental work done too, but they're like, hey, you got a fucking card? Oh. Do we need to start listing the projects you haven't finished? Well, you can, but I already fucking know. I look at them every day. Would not let me register my other car, still paid for the tags, even though was tagged when sold and had sold the car. Well, what the fuck? That's bullshit. Actually, so I called to put the old blue on the insurance today, and she's in there, like, does the whole thing. She's like, huh? Because we get, you get a multi-vehicle discount and fucking everything's bundled and all that bullshit. By adding the truck, my insurance went down by $36 every 6 months. Casey, you need an old Alice diesel forklift with a 153 Buddha. KG, did you send the release of liability? Oh, fuck. Who knows? Shit. I just gotta go ahead and transfer the fucking title one of these days. You don't need to worry about that until it needs tags anyway. Fuck it. At least 4 months out. Now that's a good thing. Rick has still not received a project list t-shirt. That's true. 4 to go. See you later. 4 to go. Okay. Evan, I appreciate you, man. Luke, I'll send you what I'm looking at for at. There's where the fuck did I see a forklift? I don't know. California's fucked. I'm still trying to get out of this shithole. All Larry's out there too. When I sold it, even talked to the head of the DMV in Sacramento. Casey, did Tessa get her t-shirt? Her shirt? Multiple. All right. She got they both got multiple shirts. For fuck's sake. For the fuck's sake. Did you get them? Or no? We got a bunch at Plow Day, you know, the day you skipped out on. That's right. That day where you had to work and couldn't get leave. The motherfucker still ain't told me what day we're putting corn in either. Better pick a weekend pretty fucking soon. Shit. Don't put this shit on me. So this time you don't get to come fucking Plow Day. You don't get to come Plow Day. It's on you. Told me to take it up with the governor. I told him to call me a fucking Uber. You got them, yeah. Of course you got them up. Why would you? I don't know. Must be days to take time off and go wherever you want on your days off. I'll go wherever I want on my days on. Fuck, I don't care. Fuck them. We're getting there. Shitstorms is coming. That has to suck to ask to leave. I tell them I'm leaving. That's right. I need this day. And if I can't have it, fuck it. I'll take it anyway. I'm goddamn near 40 years old. I ain't asking permission for shit. Someday I'll be able to do that again. Even if I'm off, I can't go outside the local area without taking PTO. Brent Derrickson's in. Says I'm with Kyle. Fuck yeah. Dog went outside. Rick uses days off to sell cattle. I don't get no days off. Everything around here, you take a day off to work on the fucking farm. There ain't no fucking vacation days. So if I have a 4-day weekend, I can't leave the local area and go home or go to Rick's. Fucking bullshit. Luke's retirement will be worth it, though. Even in retirement, Sally Joe has a list. Haha. Hey, I got a list a fucking mile long, as everybody knows. I just need to get to that retirement. I don't even get to retirement. I can fucking find other ways to make money. I just need to get away from the fucking convention that I'm fucking currently fucking imprisoned in. That's all. Can't go anywhere without asking the cows for permission. Well, see? I can retire at 44 if I live that long. No days off having a farm. Fuck, no, you don't get no days off. When you work full time and you farm full time, then you get fucking days off to farm full time. You get the double time then. Andrew says rainy days off. Well, fuck, I don't even get rainy days off. Go find something to do inside. I get Wednesday nights off. That's about it. From 8 to whenever the fuck I get off here. It's pretty much my couple hours a week off. Once in a while I go to the neighbors and have a beer. But is the train going by? Yes, it is. I think that's southbound. Thorn, I hear that. I hear you. Yeah, it's a fucking thorn in my side. Poor Rick is out. Cold because he owns a husky. I ain't because I own a husky. I haven't even had time to pull on the bastard to try to start it. Look, if you retire at 44, will you find other work or just retire and enjoy life? He'll find something else to do. He can't fucking help himself. He's gonna come up here and we'll do stupid shit. That's what'll happen. Scroty's in. Beer can? She don't want a beer can. You give me a beer, I'll give you a dog bone. No, I said you have to give me a beer first. Luke is coming to South Dakota to work on my shit, Rick. Hey. Motherfucker, I was first in line. If I retire at 44, that's not enough money to live on besides essentials, so I'll start a second career. Well, fuck. Essentials, well, I'll feed you, for fuck's sake, and then you can cover your own beer. So then you're good to go. Michael Brass says, how close are you, Luke? Farming doesn't stop because of rain. Animals gotta eat. That's right. I get a beer. I'm not getting you a fucking treat. You wouldn't give me a beer. You're mean to me. Yeah, you're mean to me. I have to open my last case of beer here pretty soon. Getting pretty fucking close. Son of a bitch. Critical supply. Some places, if a farmer has animals, there are no days off. Some places, in any real place, you're a big operation, you just got a bunch of fucking people working for you, and you can do that. I have insurance for one employee, but I don't have money to pay one, so how does that work? You can afford the insurance, you can't afford the employee. I don't know how that works. Thorn Life says 48 broke my back. Luke says June 2024. Got a set tracks for the refinery just about 250 feet from my house. Set of tracks. Fuckers come down every night between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. Blow the fucking horn because there's a crossing on the road you live on. Well, fuck. Gotta go. Get things packed. Headed north tomorrow morning, Rick. Perfect. You guys stopping here on Sunday on your way home then, or what's the deal? Text me and let me know. Because I won't be around until tomorrow night, so. Michael Brass says he did 6 years Air Force out in 76. Perfect. Appreciate you. I couldn't have done the whole fucking military thing if I wanted to. A little fucked up. We have no plans. The best vacation. Perfect. When Luke retires, he has to go to the whole dairy farm and put the 4440 back together. At the rate they're going with the mechanic, it'll still be there for him to do. Well, that's true. We could make that Luke's retirement party. June 29th, 1976 was my last day. Perfect. Appreciate you. Yeah, the 4440 will still need some putting back together by that time. It's only like 3 years from now. It'll still be in the current state that it's in. You guys ever do that one? Motherfucker about got my eye the other night. Snap rat, fuck off. 38 in, 58 thumbs up. Tom, you think they'll notice if I put a Detroit in it? Fuck no. Well, they noticed that it ran. Too bad I can't go through the farm junkyards around here. We got miles of them with everything. Shane has a lot of tractors to fix. And he'll have a lot more coming. Michael Brash, my daughter's Air Force. Thank you, sir, for your service. Damn right. And your daughter as well. Appreciate you. Especially right now. Fucking, that's a tough road to hoe right now. Son of a bitch. All the fucking policy changes and bullshit. Shane needs some Kubota tractors, Luke says. Well, you'll find out real quick if Shane's watching or not. Just saying, the fucking John Deere choppers broke down more than that goddamn Kubota tractor has. Thanks, it was a long time ago. Hey, that doesn't matter if it was a long time ago or not. Appreciate it either way. Let's go, Brandon. Doesn't matter how long ago it was that you served, we all appreciate it. Or at least if you don't appreciate it, you can get the fuck out of here. That's my opinion. Rain like sun bitch now. At least you're still getting service, so that's good. They said like 1.4 or some fucking thing overnight or some damn thing now, so I don't know. At some point she's coming in sheets. Kubota, the correct orange. That's right. I gotta say, I like my Kubota stuff. The picture is clearer for me now, since I fingered the phone or what? You know what they say, you can build 1,000 bridges, you serve in this country's armed forces, you deserve our services. Our sincere thanks for life, that's right. Just do like I do. Go to an auction and buy a couple more of what you need parts for so you have some. Yeah, well, the problem is with that fucking John Deere flail choppers, you know how that is. Thank you to all that have served our country and for my freedom. Appreciate you. No, your service must be better now. The picture is in HD. Well, fuck. Rain for you, nothing for us in the Great White North. Brent, where are you at, buddy? The Great White North. Fuck, how far up north are you? Maybe I should know. Been 8 months without rain here. Never rains in South California, north of LA. Really? Thanks for all those with the patience to work on Fords. It's not a matter of patience. It's just get a big fucking hammer. Grand Marais. Oh, no shit. You way up there. That's a nice place once you get rid of all the fucking tourists. If you just shut off fucking tourists at Silver Bay, you guys would be having a nice fucking place up there. Just saying. Unless you work in the tourist industry and you like them bastards, but the rest of the time, it's way too convenient for them fuckers to come up here from the fucking cities. Of course, none of the assholes around here support the local economy, so we gotta depend on them to fucking do it for us because everybody around here goes and shops at Walmart because they're cocksuckers. So, whatever. I up to a few years ago when I wasn't fucking farming full time. I used to go up in the fall and go up to Two Harbors and go up that direction and go pine marten trapping for a weekend or two. 9-day season or whatever the fuck it was, and then I went to a 5-day season and fuck. That's a nice area. I like that up there. Justin says, fuck Walmart. That's right. I can hear the rain on your roof. We had 2.5 inches last Monday. Hot damn. We could use a little shot right now just to keep that corn from getting too dry on me. I got a feeling it's going to, all the rain that we get is going to be undone by fucking tomorrow night and Friday night. Hopefully I can be back to chopping tomorrow night. I hope, but depends on how bearings and shit go tomorrow when I'm trying to spec this stuff. Then I gotta fix the flail chopper too, but that's just a couple of welds. I ain't fucking too worried about that. We'll drag the old tombstone out there. Just bark that bastard back together, so. How many cornstalk bales did you want, Rick? I don't know. We'll have to talk. I'll come down there this weekend. Saturday, probably. I had to come down and get my fucking plexiglass from Shane's place anyway, so. What broke on the 15? Video coming soon, I'll tell you. Cutting ruts in the corn now. Ford wiring should be engineered so that you can fix it on mounds with horseshoe tooling. Well, you can say that about any of them. Trackhead, that's where my nickname came from, Skinner. Perfect. Pete's back. Sparky in bed, yet time for a beer and then bedtime. Nice. Well, it depends on how fast you drink. You might be here for a little bit. Or 3 minutes. Fuck, I don't know. I think I'm only on my 3rd beer. 4th beer? Fuck beer, I don't know. Let's not keep track. I used to trap fucking all the time before I got a farm. That was my good damage control work for the county, the state, the DNR. I fucking did it all. But once you get a farm, it's kind of hard to keep up with that too. Did long lining for a little while. Used to long line quite a bit with a buddy of mine, and then used to run a lot of long line myself after work. From 5 to get off work at 5 and fucking hit the road and get done at 10, 11. Do it all again the next day. Justin T says, might be out of work before Christmas. Government is forcing jab mandates and union isn't doing shit. Might be back to pulling wrench. Well, fuck. Stick to your guns, buddy. Stick to your guns. It's all bullshit. What critters did you trap? Raccoons and muskrats and otters and You better believe I am. Not many are, but they'll have to fucking fire me first. That's what I'm saying. Kim's got tractor parts for lots of tractors up till about 1970, all colors. No shit. Hey, you know, Walmart centers, when shit hit the fan, will be prison camps. Sam the Founder was the camp commander during World War II here in the United States. No shit. It's amazing how much work animals are. What the fuck is this now? Emails. Fucking emails. Oh, there we go. I got it. Can't drink a couple more than 4. Need another beer. Anybody else need another beer? Did my internet go to shit too, or what? We went fucking. What happened? Did I lose everyone, or what the fuck? We went way down. Didn't say anything to me. I have no idea. Murphy says cheers beers with a thumbs up. I don't know. We went from like 30 something to like down into the fucking teens. So this thing just shit the bed on me, or what the fuck happened? Like everybody bailed at one time. I don't know. So now we're climbing back. Fuck, I don't know what the fuck happened there. Michael Brash is here. You're back now. All right. Did it quit on me or what? You buffered for like 3 minutes straight. Oh, no shit. Buffered for a minute. I didn't even know that. It didn't even fucking say anything on my end. Fucking Wheel of Death. Buffering now, you're back. Well, fuck. I don't know what the fuck happened. I was wondering why all of a sudden the fucking... But those animals are tasty. Fuck yeah, I fucking... Beasts of burden, that's the only reason we got them. Still here, volumes in and out buffering. Rick, you still trap. Dad looks for a guy to trap beaver. No, I can't. I don't have time to right now. If I'm going to do anything, it's going to be around here just for damage control and fucking depredation, but... The fuck did this beer come from? I don't know, but we're going to drink it. I just don't have time to do any damage control work outside of this. I'm on my last, buddy. Look me up if you come north and the cows give you a day off. I will do that. Raquel's still here. Appreciate you. We're back up in the 30s again. Rick, we need a walk around video on the new farm truck. Trust me, there's going to be lots of videos coming. Well, gotta go. Sorry for the politics. Let's go, Brandon. Understand how hard to find guys that still trap. Yeah, it's fucking, there's no money in it either, so. PETA people eat tasty animals, that's right. Number 59, and I agree with your title, fucking weather. Yeah, the fucking weather ain't helping much. Other than, I broke everything, so it may as well fucking rain right now, so. You're cutting in and out, audio can't understand you. Well, fuck. Why is that? Picture is good audio shit. I don't fucking know. We like we get an hour and then it just fucking shits the bed on me. Anyone else or just me? Anybody else? Anybody else? I'll let you know here in a second because it'll fucking the numbers will tank and it'll shut the son of a bitch off. Michael wants to know if Grumpy got rained out. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck goes on here. I have no idea. Is I am better or no? Good on my end, Justin says. Levi's here. I don't know what the fuck's happening. I think it's good. I got 100%. I got 5 bars of service. Works good here. You're good on my end. All right, so I don't know what the fuck. It's all over the place then. Rick, the signal comes and goes periodically. Huh. Well, fuck. I'm going to restart. It's good on the TV, bad on my cell. Appreciate you. You're good now. All right. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. Cutting in and out here too. See, I have no idea what the fuck's going on. Maybe it's YouTube censoring me or some shit. Cocksuckers. I have no idea. Probably because somebody said go Brandon too many times or some fucking thing. I have no idea. I don't know what always pisses people off or fucking pisses off the algorithm, because if I did, I'd fucking push the button all the time. I did a restart. That seemed to help. All right. I can't do a restart. Well, can you hear me now? Getting you. Not so bad. I don't know. Can you hear me now? That's the important part. We're not here for my looks, I can tell you that. Oh. Yep, YouTube, because Rick for president. Well, it might have been because of that. Maybe they're buffering me because I told that cocksucker I'd be his president someday. He still hasn't had the balls to respond to me, though. Now you're fine. Must have been. Needed a reboot to my end. Minnesota governor censorship. Could be. I'll bring you dry weather next month. Every time you swear, the video gets blurry and you have slurred speech. Oh, so it's just the beer then? I think it's just the beer. That's got to be just the beer. I caught the buffer herpes from Rick. Perfect. Crazy Dave's in the house. Crazy Dave, you gonna be around on Saturday? I might stop in there on Saturday. Just for a few. I gotta go with Shane's anyway. Murphy's laughing his ass off. So, Blue Waffle walk around. There's gonna be a lot of Blue Waffle videos coming, I promise you. We're going to bark the fuck right out of that Blue Waffle. It probably needs a fresh oil change, because I noticed there's no sticker in the fucking windshield. So who the fuck knows when the oil's been changed on it. Got lights out. And let me know when. All right. I'll text you tomorrow. Figure it out. Probably in the AM. I'll try for the AM. Depends on how much I drink on Friday. Toby did a new channel truck intro for the red truck. The blue truck deserves it. It will get it, I promise you. I'll be out rustling stuff around. Perfect. I'll be down there. I'll come down there and stop and shoot shit with you and walk around and probably hate myself for it. You know, any more broken shit. Are you taking the Blue Waffle to Shane's? I don't know. I gotta take a peek at a couple of things first. I'm gonna make sure the fucking brakes aren't gonna shit the bed on the freeway. This shake's really bad. If there's plenty of pad material there, I don't give a fuck. Hold on to your britches, bitches, because it'll flatten your pop in one brake application. 6 quarts of 5W40 and a fresh Napa Gold filter would be mint. I know it, right? I got all of those things right there. All right, yeah. Right there. There. Logan's back. Are you done cleaning the fucking barn or what? Wait till you have a new brakes for a road trip. I know. But it'll be fun. We'll just have the in cab when you hit the brakes and it goes 65 coming home. Fuck's sake. You ain't even got to hit the brakes that hard. Shit, knock your fucking fillings out. It's like no wonder the box sides are coming out the back, bastard. And exhaust manifold. I actually got above 70 again today, and we are Supposed to get a cool down this weekend, but they still don't show any cold nights. I can't believe that Toby let the brakes get that bad. Well, here's the thing. There's YouTube Toby, and then there's Toby. I'm just saying. And if he didn't feel like brakes were going to make him any money on the YouTube channel, they weren't going in the fucking truck. Fuck the manifolds, it's a Ford. They're known for that. Yeah, but I can fix it. Yep, and loaded the 7.3 F-250 with scrap and heading to the dump. Perfect. Why are you heading to the dump? Wouldn't you go to the scrapyard to get paid? I can't do it. I hate pulsing brakes. Warm today, too. Grumpy, no frost in southwestern Pennsylvania yet. Fuck, we had frost a month ago. How the hell are you guys are that much further north? Like, well, maybe not that much further north, but you're north. We've had frost. Fucking Saskatchewan didn't get frost before we got frost. Figure that shit out. Dump, scrapyard, okay. Same thing. I got you. They still open this time of night, for fuck's sake? Ryan says there was snow in McGregor this morning. Hot damn. I hate exhaust leaks and shit brakes. I don't give a fuck about a rusty box side, but it's gonna have to good brakes and a quiet exhaust. For fuck's sake, I'm 2.5 hours from Canada. We've normally had numerous killing frost by now. But I forgot how I love this 7.3 IDI. Dump some fucking used oil in the fuel tank. Fucking just filter it out first, but doesn't close till 10 p.m. No shit. I'm with Luke on the brakes. Luke says it's global warming. Brent says Super M way more important, Luke. That's right. The Super M was way more important than actually stopping. No frost here yet. 7 days past when we usually have our first. Our first frost averages like the 15th of September here. And I think we were pretty damn close. 19th? And with Rick, you just have to Rick the same both and off your tube. I'm not fucking smart enough to have a fucking split personality or that shit. I just don't I don't have it, man. It's just not me. I can't fucking, like, there's no switch. It doesn't work up there. Fuck. You do have the Borkster. I don't know, maybe we'll dabble in that this winter. I have no idea. It's so much fucking work. Michael Brash says there's the 10th of October. So damn near a month later than what we get frost. When's your last frost in the spring? Because ours is usually like the 15th of June. I've fucking seen frost here after the 4th of July. Only once, but I've seen frost after the 4th of July. Still better than my old F-100 that had an I-4 in it from a Ranger. Why would anyone do that? You need that 2,500-pound concrete block at Kyle's auction. It's $5. Yes, but it's also in South Dakota. We had frost. You had frost before us in the Great White North by a week. See, that's what I don't. Where the fuck do we get the frost from? Just like here. Usually you get a cold front that comes from some fucking place. Nobody else got it. Logan says, rural Wisconsin, Rick, don't ask questions. Perfect. He can haul it there with my MD. Last year we had frost on July and August. This year we didn't get frost in July. So yeah, but you're fucking 7,200 feet. We're at 1,400. You don't have anything around you to shelter you from the cold, Rick. They're on top of the world. Knew an old operator that said he remembered it snowing on the 4th of July up by Hibbing. I've seen frost on the 7th of July. Fucking frost. Like a hard killing frost. I've seen an S10 with a 454 big block Chevy in it. Well, I've seen plenty of that, but I've never seen anybody take a full-size fucking truck, put a 4-cylinder in it for no fucking reason. Yeah, you take a tiny... I've seen a fucking Geo Metro with a small block fucking Chevy and a big block 454 in it. Okay, fine. I've seen a fucking Ford Pinto with a fucking 427 in it. It's just... Mid-May last frost. We are at 630 feet. Oh, no shit. I've sat on the ice on Lake Superior on the 4th of July to watch the fireworks. That's true. Justin says our frost is generally gone by April. I've seen a Ford Ranger with a tire chain and a 4-cylinder mowing down trees. Ford Ranger, 4-cylinder, 4-wheel drive, independent transfer case, converted. Seen a F-150 with a Perkins diesel out of a Massey Ferguson combine in it. Fucking mint. There's a limo by you, Rick, with a 4x4 frame. It's not really that awesome, though. They did a fucking horseshit job. Trust me, you get me a fucking 16-passenger limo, I will 4x4 the fuck right out of that thing. And I got the tires out there to do it. Knew a guy with a Vega with a 427. That shit'll get up and run. But why would you put a 4-bagger in a full-size truck? I mean, that's some inbred hillbilly shit right there. The only 4-cylinder worth putting in an F100 is a 453 Jimmy. You're going to have to put some springs in that bitch. Look good at 70 on the way to plow day. Yeah, I know it. I hear you. It's a morphodite, motherfucker. I've seen it. They made it. Well, there's a reason it's sat in the fucking yard there for the last 7 years, and it moves from one side of the yard to the other, but it never goes anywhere or gets muddy or anything. So I think it's fucked up enough to move, and that's enough. But 453 weighs about the same as a 6BT. Okay. I don't know this shit. I don't fucking go repower shit and all this other garbage. I just bork it. If I have to repower something, then we'll fucking burn that bridge when we get there. But for right now, we're not doing that. Sounds like your 756 only goes from one side of the yard to the other. My 756 isn't even here. It's not even here. Seen Dodge pickups, John Deere diesels with them. I have seen a 2004 Chevy 2500 with a Jimmy in it. Jimmy, best motor ever outside of the 3406B 425 cat. Shane Holst is in the house. How's the dumpster fire going tonight, Rick? Well, I'll show you. Where is it? Gotta do this number. It's on. $429 Ford. And a Chevy Love. Perfect. Toby's is basically like across the yard. Shane, Rick broke all things. Yes, I broke all things. Except for the old fucking Killboda. We ain't broke the Killboda yet, thank God. But I broke everything behind it. The little dumpster fire is the coolest. I know it. Right? So I whacked a hole in that bastard tonight so I can stick a fucking flashlight in there. Turn that bitch on. It's my Leatherman flashlight. She works pretty fucking mint. But for a AAA battery, this thing gets hot as fuck if you leave it on for about 5 minutes. You can't even hardly hold on to this son of a bitch. Better not do that. It's going to go in my beer. I've also seen a Farmall M with a 345 International V8 in it. That's is a farm's main tractor. Perfect. The Killboda is tough. Probably going to have to buy a clutch for that son of a bitch to have on hand one of these days. Killboda makes so much power it tore the John Deere chopper up. Broke PTO shaft off. Broke the fuck right out of the chute last night. So I have to fucking figure that out. After I get the fucking bearing back on the damn chopper box. All the ground speed that son of a bitch has burned up the bearing. Where did I get that? Luke Strasser sent me that. He sent me that son of a bitch. I got this one too. Where is it? Where is it? My Uncle Ed brought me that one. I actually built a 392 IHV8 for a Super M. Perfect. I would buy a clutch soon. Oh, come on. You've been telling me that for 2 years. Surprised the rear end could hold up. Square body shed with a 6V53, a hot ticket in the 80s. Rick, you used the hell out of the Kubota. I know it, right? I think that dumpster was supposed to light up on its own, but it stopped working. Did it stop working? No, it doesn't have anything in it. Well, there. See? There wasn't nothing in it. So I got creative. I was going to light that bitch on fire. Yep, soon. There's a... Come on, Shane. She got plenty of life left in her. Plus, the clutch for that thing's only like $250. I already done checked it out. You don't have any you just don't have any faith in the damn Killboda, do you? Those are so cool. Fuck yeah, they are. Owen's in the house. Levi says, Night all, we made 63 up and 3 down. Perfect. We got a lot of haters. Levi, I appreciate you, buddy. Keep the Kubota. I'll take the 756. When you're coming down to get your sea glass? Probably on Saturday. I would buy a genuine Kubota clutch parts for it. Fuck, they lasted this long. That's what I was looking at. I can get genuine Kubota pretty damn cheap. Chevy bow tie means go buy something else. That's right. Broke the rear end the first time they tried to do anything with it, so they beefed it up to handle a frame bending 170 horsepower. Michael says I do go Kubota. But can you get the clutch? Yeah, they're available. Bring that antifreeze. All right, I'll figure it out. I hope. I don't know where the fuck it is. Might be too far in the back of the pole barn. I'll let you know. I had to clean the pole barn back out because we put everything in there from the party. Hey. Quit digging in my shit. Hey. Huh. I would buy a flywheel too. Those puck clutches chew the fuck out of the flywheel. I'll have to check into that. Did you say I could pick up the 756 on Saturday? No, you can't pick it up on Saturday. Get him! Oh, you gotta get the rest of your dog treat first. Hurry up! Or you're gonna eat that first. It's not that important. Your hair's standing up, but you're gonna eat your treat before you go bark at the shit. Some fucking guard dog you are, for fuck's sake. I know where your priorities are. Start digging it out tomorrow? I gotta go fucking fix my chopper box tomorrow. It's probably gonna need a flywheel, pressure plate, and disc. Chevy bow tie, you can use it to make a good impression when walking into a Ram or Ford dealer. Sunday would work better. Fuck no, I'm chopping corn on Sunday, hopefully. You're cutting firewood. Probably have to cut firewood. Bryce says it's raining again. My signal keeps going to shit. Hopefully finish up Saturday, Luke. Fuck the chopper box. I need a chopper box, for fuck's sake. Otherwise I gotta chop it and bale it. I don't want to do that shit. That'd be dumb. Have a beer, dog. We're gonna have one more. If you're cutting firewood, hopefully Shane can loan you a still. I don't need a still unless it's gonna make moonshine. Ooh, moonshine. Dave has a chopper box for you. I know he does. But Ricky Dicky doesn't have no cash. You got a dump truck, don't you? Yeah, I got a dump truck, but it's down there and needs to be fucking worked on, alright? These are the problems when you have a fucking full-time job. Chopping into the International. Well, yeah, because the International, we just go down there and throw a battery and fire it right the fuck up, right? Guess I'm out of luck, no 756 for me. Hey, there's plenty of them out there that can be bought. I'm just saying, but it ain't mine. That's it. It's got to live here forever. What? You're not getting any more treats. You had like 8 of them. You still ain't got me a fucking beer. Go with the 756. So then now we're turning into a 3-person operation. We still don't have a way to dump the fucking thing. Shane, did you end up with more corn silage this year than last year? Kilboda will be working hauling wood. I think the fucking Blue Waffle is going to be hauling firewood. Wendy 756 isn't going anywhere. Hell no. Chops it in the 756 bucket. Ain't no bucket on that. All he wants for is what his running gears worth. I know. That's not the point. Just closed all my open windows and found you streaming in the backyard. Perfect. How's Wayne doing? Brent says, red till I'm dead. If you walk into a Ram dealer with a bow tie, they know you got a problem. Ram is ready to make it worse. Could chop it in the bed with the Blue Waffle and unload with the pitchfork. Just back up and slam on the brakes. The whole fucking thing will come right off. Then we can just flatbed it after that. I don't have the linear actuator on there. Does not have the geometry to go 90 degrees. Wayne says he's doing good. Perfect. Nope, about the same, just a lot less acres. Well, fuck, at least you're maintaining. Rick, you still got the timberjack sitting right out there in the yard. I don't get rid of anything. Yeah, if you ever notice, nothing ever leaves. There's just more shit shows up. Borrow an H&S from Shane. I ain't dragging a fucking H&S up here. All we gotta do is buy a bearing and race and put in that son of a bitch tomorrow. We'll be fine. We'll be back on the road, be going. Worst case scenario, they gotta order it and get it on Friday, or I get it from another parts store. It doesn't matter. Brent says log on. We be gonna go logging. I usually gotta wait until after deer season because otherwise I piss off all the locals. The ones that I get firewood from. Fuck the rest of them. I don't care. Vermeer hub fits. You have a good tire with it too. No. The tire on it's not good at all. But I believe that Vermeer hub is going to fit. As long as they can find a fucking bearing and race assembly that'll fucking fill the gap. Because right now, the bearing that's on it is for the inner bearing's right. The outer bearing, the shaft is too big or too small for. So if we can spec it down, we should be able to. Napa's really good with that shit. If they can get it, they will get it. If they can't get it, I'll know a number that if there is one out there, they'll have a number for me. So they're good about that shit. Some places will just say no, fuck you. But they'll give me a number and I can run it at another place or another store or whatever and see if they have it. So they're always good about that shit. And that's why I give them a little shout. Rick has the ultimate snowplow skidder with a V-plow. And then we don't get any fucking snow to use the son of a bitch anyway. So what do you do? Right? I'm going to take a leak. I'm going to take a leak and then we got one more beer and get the fuck out of here. That's what we're going to do. All right, shut up. For fuck's sake, that's your last dog treat. I'm telling you right now. Fucking sitting on a ladder makes me walk like I'm fucking John Wayne or some shit. Good Lord. I think my balls got stuck between the fucking ladder rungs over there. Either that or I've been sitting on one for the last hour and 40 minutes and didn't realize it. For fuck's sake. Fucking window wouldn't even let the door close. Hold on. All right. Well, we've officially opened the last case of beer in the fridge. Rick doesn't have any wood to burn in it, and it is because he owns a Husky. Needs to get his Remington out. Shane's out. Well, fellers, gotta go finish chores. Shane asks, you get your wood boiler fixed and going yet? Shane, get the fuck out of here. Go do something, for fuck's sake. Oh. Also did some mowing with the 544 today. Perfect. Fucking get after it. Luke wants to know how the fuck's the dually. The big ass pipes on it, gotta let her breathe. I don't know. He's young yet. He likes dual exhaust and loud shit. I like loud shit as long as it ain't my fucking truck. I liked my truck to be loud until I was about fucking 21, and I was like, nope. Only problem I have with it is she drank fuel like Rick drinks beer. That's nothing compared to what 756 will drink. Need all the horsepower to haul the t-shirts, Rick. Hey, I was good with loud exhaust right up until I was like drinking age. I like mufflers now. Still running and driving. Perfect. That's what you need. I don't have any problem with anybody that has loud pipes as long as I don't have to work in the goddamn things. Because 9 times out of 10, that shit gets in the way of what I gotta do. For some fucking reason. It's just Murphy's Law or something. Never mind. Murphy, when you coming over to the States to get the hell out of that place? I'm a muff guy, Murph. I'm a muff guy. She's a gas too, but she has a smaller tank. Super swampers and straight pipes get old so fast when you're hungover as fuck. Well, that's true. 71, I like my Harleys to talk. I can't hear shit right now when I'm fucking 39 years old. And I can't hear fucking half the things that people say to me. I can read lips better than I can hear, so most of the time, if you fucking say something over here, I don't know what the fuck you said. That is why fufflers go into scrap. Or be tone deaf. Okay, finally back from the dump. Perfect. I'm so fucking, I got enough fucking tinnitus and all the other shit going on. I gotta have a fan going at night, otherwise I'd lose my fucking mind with the fucking ringing and all that other bullshit. My ears are fucking ringing now watching the live stream. I can't do it. I'll go out fucking running in Detroit with fucking without earplugs in and chainsaw and all that, but when I try to go to fucking bed at night, I gotta have a fan blowing in my fucking ear. Like directly in my fucking ear. Otherwise, I just go fucking batshit crazy. Lee says my ears ring all day, every day. Like if there's a background noise, it's not terrible. But if you go to dead silent, I'm done. I just can't do it. I have to have a fan going when I sleep because I can't sleep in silence. I used to be where like you needed something just to fucking occupy it. Now that Honda you've seen sounds like a sewing machine, I bet. Those old Hondas are fucking cool. I want to visit the land of free so bad. I will try next year if we open up. Perfect. You better come on over here then. Yep, gotta have a fan going too. I've been better about wearing earplugs and muffs to preserve the little bit of hearing I have left. No fan, no sleep. Loud pipes save lives. I haven't hit a deer since. I just run them the fuck over. So I gotta get something on the front of the fucking Blue Waffle because I know I'm gonna smoke on with it if I don't. You gotta have a fucking cattle catcher on that son of a bitch because we gotta have to get after that. That old fucking ranch hand is taking a couple for pretty fucking hard with the a brush guard for Blue Waffle for sure. I'll be on the lookout. Try tuning a radio on that's not on a channel. That's what I do. Deaf in my left ear. It's hard to walk around that after that and sleep. Nathan's late as hell, but he's here. Well, fuck, it doesn't matter. We still got a few minutes. Bet the ranch hand off your white truck could be made to fit. I was Well, I was thinking we got this one over here. That's a Ram Ham too. Not a motorcycle, no animals. Nathan, how you doing today, buddy? I have work tuned so I can at least listen to music while losing my hearing. I can't do music. I have to have like a one static noise because otherwise if I do like a rhythm, otherwise I'm like fucking making shit up and if it's got like a rhythm to it, I'm done. It's got to be one consistent sound, otherwise I'll just go fucking, I'll make shit up and I'll be fucking writing songs in my head and it's just fucking dumb. Found 10 hours of a Power Stroke diesel supposed to be used for sleep. No shit. So I have one in the Duramax. The new trucks aren't like the old trucks. At least the blue truck's got a brand new front drive shaft 2 years ago. I know it. Had kind of a shit day. Witnessed the truck hit the ditch. Stopped to help, and the lady was having a seizure. Been one of those days. Well, fuck. That's not good. I got nothing for that. We about dropped a fucking, blew a cable on the hoist today and about dropped a fucking Explorer on its side, but it didn't happen, so it doesn't count. But yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Hopefully everybody turned out okay. So you got your fucking shit together, you know how to help though. If it's music, I can't focus on sleeping. I'll hum along or think about other shit. It can't be music. Yeah, it can't have a rhythm to it. Anything. Search white noise. There's many sounds to choose from. See, that's why I just use the fan. Plus, I need it to be cold in the fucking bedroom when I sleep too. So, I don't have any more treats, no matter how many times you nudge me. Speaking of Explorers, 2020 transmission troubles. Ours is making a fucked up noises. His ass hasn't puked the fucking cooler out and belched all the fluid all over the ground yet, or no? Did you get the recall done for the cooler? If not, go in and tell them to fucking do the recall and tell them it ran out of fluid. It needs new transmission. That's what I would do. The dealer in town had their lift fall and somehow the F-150 on it landed on its roof. Well, depending on what kind of hoist it is. Didn't you get a new cooler yet? There you go. Luke knows. Your buddy his went through that shit too. Pretty sure the 2020 has a recall on the cooler. Certain. No more. You're done. No, you're cut off. Bartender says it's nighttime. Sure, well, the problem was the locks were released and we were letting it down. Well, I wasn't letting it down. Guy at work was letting it fucker down. And I may or may not have told him that the cable was bad about 4 fucking months ago, but, why would we do safety first? Fuck the employees. We got to get cars done. That's why we're going to make some fucking decisions here coming real fucking soon. So, yeah. She was all alone. My firefighter training definitely managed the situation. That's right. We're not going to put fucking people's fucking safety in the shop over fucking making a couple of bucks. Everyone can fuck right off. I'm just saying. Wife's truck coming down to your prison shop for a new transmission. Well, at least that fucking hoist will have a different fucking, has a new set of cables on it. Nathan just, I can run it. No, ready to Ford bin no matter where you're at, so. No, Luke, I'm relatively certain that's a recall. As far as I know, that's because you have a lift cylinder on each side. You have a system of cables that keeps those two in check. Because otherwise, one side can dump fluid to the other side. And that's what fucking damn near happened today. But, when somebody says, hey, we should probably do this, and then we're not going to do it until it fucking fails, they can fuck right off. Done with it. I'm fucking done with it. I'll go do something else. Rick's favorite thing is to do his head gaskets in a 4.6 Aviator. I'll do it, but I'm going to cuss and swear, and you're going to be a cocksucker for the rest of your life. And I'm sure as hell not going to do it in the current establishment that I'm at. Just saying. That ship has sailed, and those fucking times are over, so it's time to go do something else for a while. They didn't make that fucker to be worked on. I hear it. I'm not dieting over a lift. Nope. Not dying over a lift. You doing it? They're like a Bic lighter when it's out of gas, throw it away. I would agree, especially on one of those fucking things. Ever see the Cadillac engine that had the starter under the intake and you had to take the intake off to replace it? There's plenty of those now. Plenty of your fucking 4 and 6 cylinder engines are that way. It's not just a Cadillac thing, it's plenty of fucking things. Most of your Cadillacs didn't even come with a 4-cylinder in it. Toby cast a few stones in his video about the things you fix at the shop. That was the Navistar engine. Most starters are inside the bell housing now, for fuck's sake. I know, some starters are in. Yeah, I know. Just figure that shit out. We're just making better and better choices all the time. It's time to go do something different for a while. I'm just saying. Or forever. Fuck it. Been pulling wrenches for fucking... What year is a skid loader? 84, 86? Somewhere in there. I've been pulling wrenches for 22 fucking years. 23 years. Yeah. It's time to fucking... Anywhere else I could have fucking cashed out now. But now I'm just fucking stupid and I gotta go do something else. Engineers don't think about mechanics or service people. Over in the UK, 1 liter engine is cool here. You get laughed at. The starters almost never went bad on them. Head gaskets and head bolts are another story on a North Star. It's the way manufacturer's way of getting more money. It's not really. It's just a. It's just a we're just in a fucked up system of. We're just designing things to fail. That's the problem. We're just designing shit to fail all the time. So. What else are you thinking about doing, bud? Whatever the fuck I want, basically. Go over 200K before they need anything. Perfect. By tying belts, too, even worse when they're drilled by a fucking snake. Rick, you can pull a wrench on heavy equipment. I don't know that I want to do that either. I'm just burned out on the whole thing. Vincent said, I need a beard. I'm stuck at work, damn it. Trying to get rid of the backyard mechanic. Yeah, you can bait the hook is in the house. Perfect. Appreciate you. We got a lot of people coming in late. Too bad I'm going to be getting the fuck out of here and got 3 more swallows. Luke, that's not any better on new equipment. No, you ain't fucking. Time will tell. But that's. I'm fucking over it. So I'm tired of working for other people too. It's time to go fucking do something for me. Make my own fucking way, and I figured the fuck out one way or another. So that's all I'm saying. Good, bad, or otherwise, I'll live on my skill set. I'd recommend against the railroad. Go work for the county so you can have smooth roads. No shit. Have a good night after work tomorrow for the horse farm. Would you shut the fuck up? You've had 13 fucking fruits tonight. You know, all you tell me. Shit. I don't want to fucking too many politics. Bait the hooks out. I'd totally do that. All right. I'm going to get the hell out of here. Appreciate y'all, but I got to go. Hope everyone has a great fucking week, and see ya asses tomorrow on Premiere.